Yo, what is good? Packful back with another vid, another live stream. Today we're discussing knowledge and ignorance. Today we're discussing knowledge and ignorance. But yeah, uh, having a shorter stream here. See, I was struggling. My bad. The problem with most of today's teachers is that they're just out there just to try to get your attention and talk in front of an audience and feel validated, and they ain't really passionate about what they're teaching half the time. They're just trying to get an audience. It just helps their self esteem and their motivation. A lot of some high school teachers, like, they turn out to be terrible people years later, getting arrested for things. And it's like, you're not gonna learn stuff just by going through random YouTube videos from just random people online. You need to be in an actual environment, and it's crazy that they're forcing you. They're forcing people to actually go into into these environments where where they're just like these bunk teachers be. These bunk teachers, bro. It's like they're literally forcing you to like send your kids to these bunk teachers, bro. Like, and these teachers be weird, bro. They just be like weird. These like public school teachers. And it's crazy how we just be sending kids to that, bro. Like, that's not right. That's not right. And like, but the thing is that knowledge is power. Knowledge is power, but power can lead to corruption. So too much power is going to lead to corruption. And also, yeah, knowledge is power. Too much power leads to corruption, right? But guess what? Ignorance is also bliss. So those who don't have knowledge can find knowledge is actually also a burden. It's a burden to carry on, so like those who are always who remain ignorant, they're actually, and I tell people this and they debate me, but like, it's literally a blessing to not know all of the scary truths. And so we need to be thankful for our ignorance that we have. But if you're seeking knowledge, which is what I'm here to present, I feel like I'm also here to chill and just kick back and just chill with the chat, and see what's up. But like, uh you really should be in an educational area, like a library or a classroom learning stuff. You shouldn't be like trying to learn off of what some dude uh, has to say, have, like in a car or something. You shouldn't necessarily be learning from that or some bunk back of the house in some tiny, tiny little, and like, yes, knowledge can be there, but overall, you're just going to get the best knowledge gains in an actual library or school setting. But the problem is those also attract so many weirdos. Like in my high school career, there was like at least two teachers that ended up being wackos, doing things they should. So like that's what's going on, and like, yeah. So like these people out here, and it's crazy because think about how much time goes into a teacher, bro. If you got 30 students and you're teaching them like an hour a day, that's over 30 hours of watch time that teacher acquires per class. So it's not just they're teaching for 8 hours a day. They're literally responsible for 30 hours of education that goes out into people's brains and stuff. That's a lot. That's a lot. That is a lot. But those who don't, like, I don't know, bro. Like, people confide in ignorance. Like, there's a lot of scary truths out there in reality that people don't know about because they're staying indoors, and that's all right. That's a blessing. That's a blessing to not go outside and see the scary truths and realities that this world, that's a blessing. So it's like knowledge is power. Power is gonna there's power is not fun like to always have, because that's gonna like it's gonna be a lot of pressure. It's gonna be a burden. Although it's power, but like it could lead to corruption, and that's why like I respect both sides. It's a yin yang. This is a yin yang type of stream. It's like we're talking about the yin yang. There is no right or wrong if you're going to be knowledgeable or if you're going to choose the path of ignorance. Because some people do choose the path of ignorance where they just like go with the flow 24/7. They don't really like things don't stick with them, and like, there's nothing wrong with that shit. It's yin yang. You gotta have a little bit of both. You gotta have a little bit of power and a little bit of knowledge and shit like that. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you interact, bro. Turn on my notifications because I be streaming every day, trying to drop a little bit of wisdom, starting my seed. People don't know things about growing, bro, but like growth. To have growth, you need to be in a good environment. You need to be in the ideal environment for growth to occur. And we know what a nice, rich environment is going to feel like. Yes, you could have growth at your home with living with your parents. You can find growth anywhere. It doesn't matter what quality of life you have. But we do know it's going to be a rich environment. Nonetheless, it's going to be a rich environment. You're not gonna be able to grow a plant in a dry location. You know, these foods don't know about what it takes to grow something anymore. They don't know about that. It's gonna be it's gonna be sunny, it's gonna be dry, windy, it's gonna be all of these weather elements. But foods don't know about these elements anymore that it takes to grow. Because it's not. We're living in a fake time. It's like we're getting less and less real as time goes on. These teachers literally end up into their position and start teaching just to make themselves feel better. Oh, I'm an educator. But they're not even out here studying and thinking about and caring about what individual. They're just putting hundreds of thousands of hours impressioning people for the benefit, for just their own benefit. They're not really out there to look out for what these foods, really got going on. So be careful about them teachers in today's time. I'm talking about all types of. I'm talking about even myself. You shouldn't really ever trust a human. I'm gonna be real. You should never really trust another human. Every day I'm bringing out some new, and I'm not talking about what I talked about last or the stream before. So you know what I'm saying. So that's why you got to make sure you tune in on all of these because it's just snippets of each time. I'm just dropping seeds each time. Talking about these teachers, don't take them too serious, but like you can't learn anything in some bunk environment. You can't learn anything in the back of some car. Like, foods will be like in the worst possible like partying environment, trying to like simultaneously learn stuff, and they don't understand that their room is literally their temple, bruh. Like, it's their like sanctuary, and like you need to be in a good environment to learn and grow. It's not gonna happen in a bad environment. Like, you're just gonna end up wacky wonky with all types of crazy results, talking about facts that don't even exist and stuff, pieces of your brain, and you're gonna be, chugging it out. It ain't even gonna add up. So that's why you gotta, take it seriously in the right environment, A little bit of knowledge, a little bit of not knowledge. You know what I'm saying? A little bit, but when it is time for knowledge, make sure you're in the right location. Don't pick the worst time to be all Mister. Oh, I'm gonna become the most literate, the most. Oh, this is and you're like, don't pick the worst areas to try to get your knowledge up, bro. If you're trying to learn something, if you're trying to educate yourself, like You know, don't be wait till you're at home in your sanctuary and make sure your area is clean and everything's flowing right and you got a nice ass, that's just gonna maximize your gains. That's what I'm talking about. Maximizing your gains when it comes to information, taking in information, stuff like that. But beware, because these teachers aren't always out to teach. Sometimes they're just trying to just get, they're just trying to get their ego like in check. I had middle school teachers that just was trying to get their ego in check, and like, I don't know, bro. I don't know, but I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about the past. But like, they're just like, they're not even passionate about what they're talking about. They don't even like. They're just like talking BS, bro. Like you gotta be out and hitting the library if you're trying to get that knowledge and stuff. In the classroom, don't be, you know, freaking watching videos in your in the bathroom, bro. Like trying to figure out how you're gonna fix your like financial. Like, nah, bro. That's not where you need to be, bro. To get knowledge. These teachers, man, they're just out to like. But yeah, shout out everyone in the chat. Make sure to drop a like on the stream if you're enjoying it. Uh, I hope everyone's having an amazing ass. What is it? Tuesday? Yeah. Good Tuesday, bro. Just beware of these teachers, bro. Don't take nobody too seriously. Don't take nobody too seriously because you're gonna find out, like, when you're actually learning stuff, that you're gonna be like, damn, bro, how could I have thought I was gonna learn something in this environment? How could I thought I was gonna ever grow in this environment? And you're just like, fools are just literally chasing dead ends, thinking like, oh, if I'm the most like active person in this, and they're just spending their whole life in an environment that actually is preventing them from growing because they don't know about like they need fresh sunlight, bro. They need good air, good like good good dirt. Think about it like that. Good food, good rest. So like keep what's good. Keep the good stuff. Keep the good stuff. But yeah, like learn what it takes to grow a plant. Like it takes patience too. So just be patient. Be patient with what you got, like, because that's just a thing like that people don't have these days. Patience. I know, like shit just repeats itself, so it's like it's gonna pay off, you know. So just keep what's good. Keep letting it hit. Keep letting it come in, bro. Whatever's good, having that patience. Shit, that's what's gonna take you far. Don't get corrupt if you have a sudden influx of knowledge. If you have a sudden influx of knowledge, don't just corrupt yourself. Don't get all corrupt. Don't do everyone justice, bro. If you just happen to get an influx of power or knowledge or wealth or whatever it is, because knowledge equivalates to wealth and power and all these other things. So if you do somehow get an influx of it, like a new job, don't just get corrupt. Start using your money for the evil purposes, your evil joys in life. Start feeding into your evil desires. Nah, you will see such brighter futures if you just like are patient, keep a good head on. You know what I'm saying? Don't get It's a yin yang theory today, you know? It's a yin yang theory. We doing a little bit of dabbling, a little bit of like, a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of chillax. Time and place. Time and place. But like, these fools, man, they just trying to like learn from these little J cats that don't even know shit, bro. They don't know nothing. They just trying to get attention. It's like you should never have even been a teacher in the position of a teacher in the first place if you have those security issues, you know, self-security issues. You should never have even been a teacher. And all these teachers are insecure. When was the last time you had a confident ass teacher, bro? Like, and think about that. Think about that shit because they have different motives. Some of these ones, they're not all out. They're not even passionate or even half the time care about the subject they're talking about. They're not even thinking about it. They're clocking out and going home not even thinking about the subject. They're thinking about how to do something to get somebody else to care about them or think about it in a different way. Knowledge. Like reality check. That's why those who don't play the little high school games actually end up happier when they don't have to think about it. That's what I'm saying when I'm talking about ignorance. Reality check. Those little games those little oh, I want the nicer stuff. If you don't care about it, you end up happier. Ooh, reality check on that. That's what I'm talking about when I say uh uh ignorance. Those who grow are gonna grow because they're in an environment to do so. And you just need to know what it takes in your environment. It takes the essentials. Come on, come on. This is the time. It's only a quarter into the year. Come on. Shout out to the real ones who've been watching. Shout out to the real ones who've been tuning in. Let's grow in 2024. Let's grow. You know what I'm saying? Those who've been tapping into the streams, I'm sure y'all have been. I'm sure y'all have been. I'm sure y'all have been. But yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened, man. Like, it's just these high school teachers that I spent my time with. They come out to be weirdo creeps, and it's like, how did you even get in that position? It's like, I can't take no one serious, bro. Like, it could be anybody around you. It could be your managers. It could be your coworker. It could be anybody. So the best thing you could do is just follow your own path and know you got good morality. And that's shit. Like, that's all you need. That's your ticket to the next big step, bro. Like, it's just good morality. Cash that out. You know what I'm saying? Ignorance. Stuff you don't know is actually gonna make you happier because there's so much stuff you could know about that could actually make you sad, bro. That could make you sad. So just have some patience and just be thankful for what you don't know. Be thankful for what you don't know today. If you don't got money, be thankful for that. Be thankful you don't got that. That's the same concept. You just gotta apply it. It's in your brain. You could do it. You I'm not out here trying to talk all day, bro, because that's gonna corrupt my teachings, bro. I need some time to like fully, fully, get my course ready. So yeah, that was pretty much the message for today's stream. I don't know. I can't really, yeah. We're future billionaires, future millionaires, future millionaires, future billionaires. Come on, come on. Show y'all a thing or two about some growth. Show y'all how to grow. Show y'all what it takes. You know what I'm saying? Who's trying to grow, sipping out, drinking, hitting Nick all day? That's not gonna grow you. Trying to learn, educate themselves in an environment that's toxic, bro, and aggressive, bro, and not consistent. You're not gonna learn nothing. But hey, ignorance is bliss in the same setting. So those things that you don't know are gonna actually benefit you at the same time. But yo, Packful logging out.